concerning especially the Scandinavian view, which is a bit funny because I'm Greek, but I live in Scandinavia. And an architect, which is perhaps a poor fit in a seminar filled with specialists. But anyway, let's see what happens. I have a lot of pictures, I promise you it will be fun. Briefly, is it bigger? This week? There it goes. After working in a few international architecture offices with special focus in, I would say, workplace design and educational space design, especially for investment, and not so much big, but I decided to start my own design. And basically, the things we do are all kinds of projects where hopefully create environments where people thrive. And actually, I thought of that while preparing this presentation. It's not more than 1 year that this is happening, so I'm still working on the content. To the topic. The title of the seminar, Health, Wellbeing, and Productivity in Non-Domestic Buildings. I like to start from the beginning and rewrite it a little bit because, in a sense, all these words are very well known, but at the same time, they're, at least in my mind, quite obscure. Of course, a lot of work in school or Scandinavia. Maybe we all have some kind of feeling of idea of what this means. We definitely say or think we have an idea of what health and productivity is, which is probably you know much more about it than I. But I'm very interested in finding out what is the relation between all those topics. Health, wellbeing, productivity. To actually investigate that, I'm calling for Mr. Abraham Maslow, the founder of humanistic psychology. You'll find that my evidence are either photographic or from psychology or humanistic sciences. So please bear with me. This gentleman is the author of this very famous scheme, Maslow's pyramid, which expresses the hierarchy of needs of a human being. It's somehow a gradient from hard needs to, let's say, softer needs. With the hard one being physiological needs, safety, security, love and belonging, and then when one feels accepted and well received in society, it's about self-esteem and this feeling of contribution and achievement, up to the last level of self-actualization, which is related to acceptance of oneself and fulfilling one's inner potential. When I saw this, I thought it would be a very interesting exercise to try and relate the needs of the human being with the needs a workplace should offer. It looked something like this. As you see, there's a question mark at the top of this pyramid over there. Because I have it sort of hard to imagine that the creation of the production of this last level, productivity, is enough to describe what we want from the workplace. Of course, we want health and safety, we want to be comfortable at work, we want to have the right temperature, we want space to work, we want space to socialize, and of course we want to be good employees or employers. We want to do our tasks and feel good about it. But is this it? Is that all? Not that this is not good, just asking, is that all? Because we know that spaces like one on the left can very well be stages for good productive work, where people come in and do the job. Maybe the air quality will be great, the light will be great, anyway, around 2%, at least in Scandinavia. But then one can see that there are other examples which introduce other layers. What are those layers? Why are they interesting? Are they important? Why is this a matter of, for example, is this a matter of expensive design or the land? Is it a matter of exposed concrete in the wall? Is it a matter of a nice curtain? Is it more daylight in there? Is it less density? Are all these things, or are there more? So basically, I'd like to introduce that the way I see it, both as an architect and as an observer of the Scandinavian as well, but the last layer, the most important in a sense, is inspiration. That means the workplace should be able to inspire the people in order to empower them, enable them to do good, and enjoy the day, enjoy the work. So the Scandinavian view, basically, soft needs first. And of course there is a big system, state controlled organization, at least in Denmark it's called Arbejdstilsynet, which makes sure that all the aspects of health and well-being and productive regulation of productive work are being met, or at least there's a regular checking of workplaces, for example, for whether the daylight is right, whether the noise levels are too high or too low, of course not. Whether there is, for example, 7 square meters per person that is requested by law, whether there is 13 cubic meter of volume per person, and all those aspects. But in my mind, I think we would be missing the point in discussing the Scandinavian paradigm if we went in those and not in building these values here, where I'd like to discuss spaces of inspiration in relation to 3 keywords: belonging, transparency, and playfulness. I think they're equally important, but we will start with belonging. So basically, belonging is it's more than people together. Like in this room right now, we belong a little bit to the space and to each other because we're doing something together. There's a center, there's a speaker showing something, we are somehow interacting with this better in a way, or in a square, there's somebody who plays the violin and creates an instant space, an instant phenomenon of belonging, which I think is really important to use both the buildings and the workplaces in general. And we're basically terrified in this possibility of working like this. It comes from a few decades behind. But even though belonging is about people being together, this is not belonging. This is terrible. People just crammed together without contact with each other, even though they're like in a big space, just with maybe 1 square meter per person. So what is happening in that area is going to be. I will be showing different buildings down there. You can see that the title who's like the building. Maybe I will skip it sometimes because there are different aspects. But here, there's some very critical aspects of activities or managing space that are important. And I would say a very simple one: sitting together, being in the same room. Maybe not so open plan. In a real, like a workspace, this is a university building, so there's a little bit more, let's say, loosey-goosey environment. So it doesn't matter if there's a bit more noise or people tend to be less annoyed with each other when they're young. Other simple activities: eating together. 12 o'clock in Denmark, Norway, and perhaps in Sweden. Everything stops. There's a lunch break. People sit together and eat together. There's a 25-minute break for this instant space that is created when this thing happens, when people just follow their everyday ritual and they sit next to each other, they discuss about the food, they crack jokes about last night's football game or X Factor or whatever. And that is definitely a creator of social coherence in the vision. And of course, when we keep looking at not managing space but also spatial configurations, there's a very important aspect of the way the buildings are organized. It is basically the creation of a large, like central space, an atrium basically, which includes not only the employees, because in a company this is Siemens unit. Again, a German project, German clients, so basically the Scandinavian soul. 1,100 employees. You know, it's a question, how do they belong? How do you make them belong? There are too many. Do they care about each other? How do they end up belonging? This is a way we have to somehow tell a story of an organization and create people's possibility to come together and sort of feel part of the story. And it's also a way for a company or a school to have an interface with the world, with society. Last but not least, in that area, belonging, it's quite important to enhance the scenario of centrality, which enhances the scenario of belonging, the visible circulation system in the building. Because somehow when the way building works is exposed and in a sense transparent, then people tend to like it. And when they like it, they tend to feel engaged to space. So in this sense, people belong to the space more than when all these things are happening somehow in a hidden place. This building is taken by a very strong box called Wellbeing, and it's at CBS, when you business school. If you were there, you still might have to look at it. By the way, Scandinavians, Danes, they don't mind taking the stairs. This is something I was also impressed to see in the video. This is like, and it's like I was the only one taking the elevator. Work on that now. Talking about transparency, this is the next topic we'd like to address. Transparency is a very important aspect of what I promised to talk about the Scandinavian community. And I'm not only talking about material transparency, but also structural transparency, the way a building is put together to actually evoke care and depth of views. This is a school from Scandinavian architects in Aarhus, School of the Year for 2016. Again, a central space, visible scenario. There will be a lot of concerns with acoustic, I suppose, maybe in daylight. But somehow, we're always talking about constraints that are conflicting. In this case, transparency, I think, is a valuable tool to create an atmosphere that is more than positive, but it's inspiring. Why? Because I'm standing here and I'm looking at this picture and I can see what everybody's doing. I can actually just go around the internet and participate if I want to. There's a great deal of information in transparency. You get to see so many things and understand how building works, what it is all about, what is the relation of the people with it, and what is the relation of the building with the world just outside. So that, of course, would not have been the case if we just like close the whole thing, because of course acoustic has to be addressed, of course, but it would give a different result if we had to do this, because we're not able to look through and understand what's going on. And such a space will be able to actually able to invite people to participate and evoke this feeling of equality. If everybody's able to do this, then I am able to do this. If right now I'm sitting here and looking at what these people are doing, maybe the next second I am the actor and not the spectator anymore. So everybody's looking at what I'm doing, and that makes me important. And last aspect of this sense of invitation, which is very characteristic in the Scandinavian world, especially so in Denmark in the last years. You're watching the architecture scene lately in Denmark, you can see there's all sorts of funny buildings doing things and looking like this and looking like that. Why is this happening? Because Denmark has Lego, basically. And, we love to play with Lego. I also love with Lego now. And it's funny because we all know this experience where suddenly there is somebody throwing a ball at a bunch of people, adults, men or women, it doesn't matter. But this happens. Suddenly their faces light up. We go like, oh, this is all here. Now we can't talk anymore because we have to keep this. So it's always the thing about, is there some kind of ball that we can introduce to space and create this curiosity purpose-built for, let's say, if anything, for educational environments, but more and more so for work environments as well. Playfulness in the building could be an add-on. Somebody brings in those hammocks, put them there, and then suddenly kids will fit. In the same building, it could also be an element of the space where this is an alternative way of going up and down, basically just a playground. Kids love it. Actually, everybody does. Just adults think we have to be serious. We cannot just go there and start planning because everybody would think we're stupid. But really, and who wouldn't like take their shoes off to go there and play? Of course, playfulness can become a synthetic gesture in the building. Like this is a building from, I would say, the masters of playfulness these days, big architects, where this is an extension to a school, and it's a basement. And an extension of the gymnasium space is already by definition a space for playing. But the expression of it is as well playful. The roof is sort of telling another story than just putting in. The most interesting thing is that it's not a roof, it's a hill, just above. It's in the middle of the square of a school. And the architects decided to do this instead of doing probably something cheaper, would be to just grab a contractor, build a box, and just put some kind of infrastructure there, and that would be great because yes, there would be daylight, yes, there would be a lot of good things, but there would be this element of surprise, of invitation, of curiosity, of playing, you will be lost. And people, especially younger people, they love to actually, they don't care basically, not just they don't care to just climb the hill and just stay there and have coffee there or run up and down or chill in the sun. So this element of invitation, spontaneity and informality, I think is quite important to stress out. Even more so if we go to workspaces, where in workspaces we keep saying, oh, we need to be innovative, we need to, how do you do that? How do you sort of get people to think in a new way, in a non-standard way, which is basically what innovation is. I mean, if everything looks the same, and we do the same things, we stand in the same way, we talk the same way, we sit the same way, as we always do, how the hell are we going to innovate? Maybe there's something else that has to be done, which is introduce a space which is non-standard, even for workspaces. So, just to wrap up, because I can see I have 2 minutes, we looked at inspiration as a key element to discuss the Scandinavian view. We looked at those words: belonging, transparency, playfulness. We come from this pyramid that we just checked through Mr. Marlowe. One would say, wait a second, is that not first world problems? I mean, are those solved? Why are you talking about this? All the others are still struggling with that air quality. Yes, understood. The only thing I have to say to that is basically by calling, that's the last thing I'm introducing, Mr. Harry Marlowe, a colleague of Marlowe, who basically said that, you know, those monkeys, they will go a long way from their comfort or covering their basic needs to actually cover soft needs. Soft needs being this soft monkey with a monkey face, with a very sinister nose, with this nose here is spraying cold water to the little monkey, the little baby. This is a baby. Whereas the other mother, she has just gives milk. So the baby is just ignoring the wire mother because it's basically not soft, and chooses to spend its time with this sinister yet soft individual there because it thinks, or it is true, that its soft needs are more important than the actual hard needs. And in that sense, Mr. Harlowe, right, he somehow turned upside down that pyramid that Marlowe invented and said, yes, maybe our life is much more interesting, or maybe that's the actual essence of our human nature, that we want to be inspired, we want to be driven by this inner desire for something interesting, something fascinating.